Hey there, thanks for joining me for this short toolbox talk. Today we're diving into a topic that can affect any of us, and that is slips and trips. Whether you work in an office, on the shop floor, or of course outdoors, slips and trips can affect any of us. So it's important to understand what this type of hazard is and the typical reasons as to why slips and trips do occur, so that we can prevent them. Why do slips and trips matter? Although slips and trips may seem insignificant, did you know that they are amongst the leading cause of accident and lost time within most workplaces? Although they might seem innocuous on the surface, they can lead to serious injuries like sprains, fractures of the bone, and of course head injuries. Moreover, like any accident, when a serious slip or trip occurs, it can affect workplace morale and productivity. So then, what is it that commonly causes slips and trips to happen in the workplace? Well, it's often the little things that we overlook. Let's look at some examples. The first and most obvious one for most people is wet or slippery floors. And these can cause a real hazard, particularly in high traffic areas. Then we have clutter or obstacles that are left lying around, whether that be boxes, tools or materials that can cause a trip hazard. The next one then is poor lighting. Poor lighting is an issue because it makes it hard to see a potential hazard. For example, on stairwells where there's level changes, or in places like storage rooms where materials may be left lying at ground level. And finally, we have uneven or damaged flooring. For example, if we have a piece of damaged carpet or an uneven surface and someone catches their foot, it's easy for them to end up tripping. So that's some of the common causes. Now let's look at how we can prevent some of these from happening. That's it for this short toolbox talk reminder on slips and trips. And please remember that prevention of slips and trips isn't about creating rules, it's just about being proactive, identifying and removing hazards where you can so that you and your colleagues can work safely. Thanks for watching.